Welcome to Navigating Your Day on Sunday, the 17th of September 2017. 17 in Jinshinjutsu is associated with reproduction, with regenerating the nervous system and calming the nerves. 17 is, of course, an 8. 1 and 7 is 8. So 8s are about closure. 8 is also that infinity symbol. It's about rhythm and balance. 8s are about boundaries, about being very clear about what your boundaries are. They're also about responsibility and finishing off, endings. So an 8 is like it's like a spring cleaning number, all right? 8 brings the number cycle from 1 to 9 to an end. So that you keep what is useful to you, what you've accumulated over the last 8 days or the last 8 years or the last 8 decades, and what no longer serves you, you have to get rid of, just as you would do in a spring clean. And so 8s bring closure. So today is a day for ending off things. It's a day for tying up loose ends. It's also a day for connecting with the rhythm and the balance and that ever alternating polarity that we have moving through our lives in that infinity symbol. So the infinity symbol is an 8 lying on its side. 8s are about responsibility and hard work and listening to the problems of others. 8s also have a tendency sometimes to make other people's problems theirs. So it's Sunday, right? It's a day of rest and relaxation. Try not to make things too heavy. 8s can be very, very, very serious. You might find yourself at a social event listening to somebody pouring out their troubles and then taking that upon yourself and finding that you feel almost obliged to offer them a solution. 8s are the solution provider. So, you tell me your problem, I will find a practical, grounded solution for you. Not necessarily the kind of thing you want to be doing on a Sunday. We still have the 1 energy, and the 1 is the direct opposite of the 8. So 8s always wonder whether they're good enough. They always wonder whether the job's being done well enough. They always think they could have done it better. Whereas 1s, they just know that they are the bomb, right? They are the first number of the number sequence. I am the 1. I am the star. I am enough. I am total and complete in my oneness. So there may be some tension today between feeling obliged to do things, to make other people happy also, to get things finished so that, you actually feel worthy. And that might contrast with I'm worthy and don't need to be doing that stuff. So the number that's the helper for today is the 9. And 9 is the child. So children generally, little children, think of little children between the ages of sort of 0 and 3. They don't do things they don't want to do. They know what they want to do. And they just essentially want to have fun. And they can be doing something really serious like building a puzzle or drawing a picture or trying to fit something together. That can be serious. That's like work for a 3-year-old. But they don't do it if it's not fun. And the minute they lose interest, they let it go. So they don't feel obliged to finish it because of what people are going to say. They don't care if they leave it in a mess. They move on. So today, that energy of the helper is the 9 energy. So the best way that we can relieve this tension between I am not enough and I am more than enough and I need to stick to my responsibilities and actually I just want to get out there and do whatever I want to do, screw the rest of you, is by tuning into what part of you would like to have fun. If you were 3, how would you want to spend your day today? So personally, I want to spend my day today doing some responsible things in the morning, and then I want to lie on the couch, and I probably want to have a nap, and I just want to do what makes me happy today. So the lesson today, the villain, it happens to be an 8 also. So when you have an 8 in this position in the life map, it essentially is about learning to say no. 8s in this particular part of the life map, in the villain persona of the life map, they don't know when to say no. They will just take on more and more and more and more. So you may find yourself today feeling burdened by taking on the problems of others, taking on responsibilities that you feel are not necessarily yours, doing shit you don't want to be doing, and then getting really resentful towards other people, when in actual fact, it's your inability to say no, your attachment to being that solution provider and the responsible one and the dutiful one and the one who gets things done. When you are the one who gets things done and who never says no to people, you are an enabler of those people not actually getting their shit together, which is what then usually makes us really upset. So be very clear today about your boundaries. You have the potential to set down really good boundaries, but you also have the potential to being sucked into being a yes man, not saying no and not being true to yourself. Safety energy lock number 17 is represented on the ring finger. So we can hold our ring finger. We can help us relax and release. The ring finger is about letting go. So this is about the clearing out. It's associated with the breath, the lung and the large intestine. So the large intestine eliminates food waste. The lung eliminates gaseous waste. They do the same kind of job. They're about releasing and letting go. So what I said right in the beginning, when you have to do the housekeeping, you have to let some stuff go so that you can make space for the new creative energy that you want to blossom in your life. I hope you have an amazing Sunday, and I'll speak to you again tomorrow at the beginning of the week.